Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking all things play. Why do kids play? And Norm will be acting different scenarios that improves her imaginations and skills and also builds her language and communication skills. She's currently a firefighter, and not only is she learning the vocabulary associated with firefighting, but at the same time she's practicing using her fine motor skills. She's holding that horse pipe and she's knowing what to do in a situation where there is a fire. This is the best situation for teaching how to learn and also interact with her friends, the people that she just met. Look at my child being a star, knowing that there is a fire at the shop next to him. You can see she's doing the movements and she's really looking out for that fire. This is where she is using her imaginative play. She's also not only building social skills by interacting with other learners, but at the same time she's learning other skills such as self-regulation when other kids are taking her toys. Look at her being Acacia. She's not only learnt, but she's observed me buying things with her, which is why it is important to expose kids to the routines that we do. This is how she knows that everything that you buy at the shop must be packed with the packet. She's loving this. I'm commenting, and there she is. Nomkrele is going to cook a storm for us. This place was so beautiful in the way that it had all the miniature items where she could practice her skills. She's there in the pot. She was out of this world. She's like, Mommy, you never allow me to touch your pots. Look, I'm about to cook for you. It is important to comment on items. If you hear on the background, I'm saying, oh, this is a fridge, so that I'm labeling items. And there she is there. She's climbing up the walls. And I'm not only saying that, oh, Nomi, you are climbing, but I'm saying up, 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 which is building the language, that knowing that it's the staircase and I'm going up the staircase. And also I'm facilitating problem solving. I'm not touching her at the bum because I'm allowing her to problem solve and know that when I'm climbing, I need to coordinate my movement. We then went to the barnyard section where she found these amazing eggs. Hey guys, the price of eggs nowadays, I wish I had my own chicken. But this section was so nice because she was able to see the animals, we were able to label them. Not only label them, she could touch them. She actually said here, the eggs are hatching. It was so nice to see that she is doing what we call generalizing the language from what she sees in the house, the eggs hatching, or from the TV, and she's able to incorporate it to her playing. That is why play is important. It develops emotional skills. Now we go to the shopping section, and where Nomi is going to demonstrate. I'm also showing her and guiding her. In this case, she was actually scared of entering the doctor's room because obviously she has a bit of an aversion with doctors because they've given an injection. So an activity like this is so helpful in desensitizing kids and also preparing them for visiting a doctor. So I'm here dressing her up, showing her some of the toys. She's there like, and I'm commenting on the Melissa and Dad toys. Shout out to Little Time House. They have the best toys. I mean, exceptional. She's touching the stethoscope and look at me. I'm labeling the items. I'm showing her how to dress or wear the items, and she's excited. Look at her face. Look at the face. And that's what play should be. Play should be enjoyable. One professor said play is like a job for the kids. That's what they're supposed to be doing. She's exploring with the injections, and look at her. She knows the routine. She's been to the doctor and she's like, no, Mommy, I can't inject you while you're standing up. You must be laying down and I need to give you a shot. Shout out to my friend and OT who's also screaming at the back because this is solidifying emotional development, since she sees that, oh, this is making or hurting Mommy and it's making her scream. She continues to go and explore more of these toys, of these toys. Some of the names, guys, andizazi. I tried to label some of them, and I felt so bad as a health professional not knowing some of them. But she's been exposed to them. She there is trying to tell us that no, this is a thermometer. She fully can't pronounce. She has seen an otoscope in one of the books. I'm a speech therapist, so she's seen an otoscope, and she knows what to do with it. I actually thought she was going to use it for the eyes, but she went straight for the ear, which says that kids learn by being immersed in activities. Kids learn by demonstration, and my OT friend is also playing along. And she's feeling like a competent player. She goes on to pick up more toys, because now I didn't even think that she knew this, but I was actually very surprised. This was not a planned activity. Somehow we videoized this, and today I'm using it for the YouTube channel. There she is. She's taking my temperature, and she's making a bit of comments about how I think she was saying that I'm sick and she needs to check my other friend. I don't know where she learned that. We are commenting and labeling as usual, and we are also exploring more toys, and this is why these stations are so important. We label language. You learn English because we spoke English. We learn Zulu because we spoke Zulu with you. And then this is important for picture matching. So she didn't know this one, but when we showed her the picture, she was able to say, oh, I've seen this. And I'm making it seem like she's testing my reflexes. It's like that hammer thing that doctors would use to test your reflexes. So she's read through the pictures, and she's like, yes. So it is important for kids to play, because they learn to imagine and they learn to solidify the routines that they've been exposed to. I don't know what that is. I'm checking it out. I have no idea, because it's not a tongue depressor. But my daughter thought, okay, I'm like, no, we do not eat. But also it's important that we teach, and what I loved about this place is that they sanitize after every child plays. So they clean the toys, they ensure that, because they know our kids are going to explore toys. So this was such a good activity, and it was for her. Look at that opening of the bottle. That is practicing your fine motor skills, which are going to be later important for your writing. So it is important to allow kids to explore with different textures, different toys, so that they can learn and develop their fine motor skills. She was having the best time of her life with all these toys, but obviously, what is a spoon doing? That was meant to be a spatula. But yeah, Mom was just feeling herself being this doctor, and she's going through her toys like I'm showing. Picture reading is important. It shows this one is for the mouth, this one is for the knee, this one is for the heart, and she was able to read, and me and my friend are explaining to each other what we think this is. So that thing was a tweezer, guys, a tweezer. Then she goes on to take a stethoscope, and she knows that with the stethoscope I have to breathe in and out, and it's important to just play along. And yes, other kids were also wanting to come in, and she's like, you know what, I'm done being a doctor. This is it. I'm done. Yes, let's just call it a day. Mommy,
are you done?
I'm tired.
Oh, I love that. She's done being a doctor.
What I almost missed to interpret there was the fact that she gives me the thing and she says, it's your turn to be a doctor. That means she solidify the skill of turn taking, knowing that my turn, your turn, which is good for building friends, which in the earlier videos I said children with autism struggle with doing, waiting their turn and actually giving others turns. What I've done in this session was to also, now before we leave, I show her the other routine of being a doctor and using a stethoscope, and I solidify the skills that she's already established. So this is important, so that even if we had missed some language, I don't always do it properly or as how we were trained as speech therapists, but we solidify the skills, we go over, we label again.
What did you do?
On that same breath of solidifying, it's important that at the end, I'm not always the best therapist here. I'm ensuring this because I had not planned to use it as a
You went on a
as
mall.
a video to explain, but you were solidifying the
And
skills
you
that
went
we
and
have
you saw the
learned
chicken
here.
there.
And she's showing
Were
and
the
she's
eggs
telling me what
hatching?
she has done. But I missed an opportunity where she says a mall, and I should
And
have
the hospital,
expanded
what
on
did you
it
do at
and
the
said,
hospital?
yes, Nomi, it is a mall, because when she associates shopping with malls. But it is
You
important
checked
that
if
we
everyone was
understand what
okay.
pretend play is. It's
That's
what we've
nice.
just
So
explained
should
in
we
the
come
beginning.
back again
It
to the
allows
happy
the
town?
children to express themselves
Should we
and
visit the happy
act
town
out things
again?
that they've seen. It also
Okay,
gives them an
that's nice.
opportunity to
We'll
learn
definitely have
creative
to visit
thinking,
again because
put
Nomi had
conflict
fun.
resolution skills
And what
into
did you
play,
eat?
emotional regulation, and all of these things that we
What did you
want our
eat?
children to be able to do. I was
Bread,
reading a quote that said that leaders of tomorrow
chocolate,
will
and
be
what
those
else?
that are not only having a high IQ, which is
Chips.
emotional, which
Okay.
is
Say bye,
intellectual
people.
quotient, but those which will have
I had
EQ, which is
fun
emotional quotient, or those that will have emotional
and
intelligence.
visit the
And
place.
activities like this actually build the child's ability
Yes.
to be emotionally intelligent and able to harness other people and form best relationship. Thank you so much for sharing and loving my content. Please do subscribe and like. See you on the next one.